If you are a US citizen looking to purchase a property in Spain, there is a chance you have already been doing a lot of research. You have looked at properties, you've researched areas, maybe you even visited. But there are a handful of things that are not covered within the English-speaking space, such as taxes, currency, and closing costs. And this not only costs you money, this can turn your dream purchase into a financial nightmare. So by the end of this video, you will understand all that is to be understood and all the questions to ask before signing any paper. And let's start with taxes. When you buy property in Spain as a foreigner, you are entering a tax system that works differently compared to the United States. There are two scenarios. First one, you buy a property off plan directly from a developer. In this case, you are paying a 10% IVA, which is the equivalent in Spain to the VAT, and on top of that, the actos jurídicos documentados, the stamp duty, which can run between 1 and 1.5%. But most people are buying resale properties, and in this case, no VAT or IVA is to be applied. In this case, you have to pay the transfer tax or the impuesto de transmisiones patrimoniales. And this is where it gets interesting, because this tax depends on the region in which the property is located. Let me give you real numbers. For example, a property that costs 400,000 euros will have a tax in Madrid of 6%. There's a transfer tax of 24,000 euros. But for example, the very same property in Andalucía will have a 7% as in the impuesto de transmisiones patrimoniales. That will be 28,000 euros. But then move to Catalonia or the Comunidad Valenciana. The transfer tax there is 10%. So that will mean the same property will have a 40,000 euro. And then move to Balearic Islands, the transfer tax will be greater. This means that falling in love with a property or an area is not only a matter of lifestyle, but it is also a tax decision. The first is IBI, the Impuesto Bienes Inmuebles. Think of it as if it was the council tax. This varies depending on the location of the property, and this can range between 200 to 2,000 euros that is billed directly every year to the town hall. The second, and this is the one that generates the most fines, is the Impuesto de la Renta de No Residentes, the non-residents income tax. And here's what surprises people. Even if your property sits empty the whole year, even if you are not earning any kind of income from it, Spain taxes you on what could theoretically be obtained from renting it. And the most common mistake? Simply not filing it. This is to be filed every year, and many people fail to do so. And when the time comes, they receive a letter from the tax office in Spain with a penalty being applied to the amount unpaid and more surcharges. There is also the wealth tax. If your assets in Spain exceed 700,000 euros in value or 500,000 in some other regions, you must file for the wealth tax as well. Many US buyers exceed that threshold without even realizing it. Now let's talk about currency, and this is a very important point when purchasing a property in Spain. Let's say that you sign a reservation agreement for a property that costs 400,000 euros. Typically, you complete the purchase within 60 to 90 days after signing the contract. But a shift of 3% in the currency rates can make you lose up to 12,000 euros. That is real money, not a rounding error. Banks charge what is called the spread on international currency conversions. It looks invisible. They don't put it in the receipt, but it's included in the exchange rate they charge you. How to protect your client's budget? There is something that is called the forward contract. A forward contract is one in which a currency specialist, not a bank, will allow you to agree on a rate that is applied today if it's favorable for you, so you can lock it and use it for a payment that is to be made in the future. They save their clients money that other people didn't mention, and that is a service that people always remember and refer to. The professionals that guide clients through all of this, the taxes, the currency exchange, all of that, do not only close deals, they create loyalty for life. Because buying a property in Spain, being a US citizen, is just not only a purchase transaction, it is also a lifestyle choice. Ongoing legal updates, market training, and the internationally recognized CEPI credentials. Find out more or find your GIPE certified agent at gipe.es. If this video was useful, save it, share it to somebody that is navigating a Spain purchase, and subscribe for more content like this.